REEEM is a humanoid robot as tall as a human, capable of performing various jobs related to servicing and helping people. He can work as a guide, receptionist, animator, make speeches, and make presentations in different languages. The manufacturer, PAL Robotics, states that its goal is to provide humanity with a friendly, interactive source of information that can be used in shopping malls, airports, hospitals, and other public places. The Ghost Swimmer is an autonomous, underwater vehicle, resembling a shark or other large fish in its design. The disguise helps the device to move stealthily across the ocean and monitor underwater spaces. U.S. intelligence plans to use it for underwater reconnaissance, safe for human lives. This small robot is called a bionic ant for a reason. Its creators made its design in an ant's image and likeness. Like the ant, the robot is focused on collective rather than individual actions and is able to solve the most difficult tasks in the company of equal. At the same time, the more robots there are, the more complex tasks they are able to perform. This robot, similar to a child, was designed by researchers at Osaka University in order to test the abilities of artificial intelligence. The ability to recognize facial expressions and gestures and draw conclusions from the information received was built into it. The project manager announced his intention to teach the robot a human language and in the future, perhaps, to create a race of humanoid robots based on this model, living next to people. Big Dog is a dog-sized robot created by the Google-owned company Boston Dynamics by order of the U.S. military. The main thing in the work is its ability to move over very rough terrain, which tracked robots will not overcome, and at the same time carry a load weighing up to 40 kilograms. This robot should become an indispensable assistant for soldiers, making long-distance transitions. This robot was created by Robotics, a company specializing in the construction of giant mechanical insects. X is a model created in the image and likeness of a spider. It moves like a spider and behaves accordingly. According to representatives of the company, they have updated versions of the spider robot in operation, larger and more autonomous. Be afraid, arachnophobes. This Japanese humanoid robot was created for the service sector. The Honda Robotics project began back in 2000. And today, ASIMO is considered the most advanced contact robot in the world. He recognizes people's faces and voices, interprets their gestures, and is able to independently decide how to respond to human actions. For example, to shake an outstretched hand or shake in response. This six-legged robot, created by order of the American government, and its water resistance makes it completely all-terrain. The robot is able to cross deserts and climb rocks while penetrating into cracks inaccessible to human. It is assumed that it will find wide application for both reconnaissance and rescue operations. The flying robot is able to collect data on a variety of parameters and compare them with those already available in the database. Accordingly, it will find application in almost any research work. In addition, the self-learning system itself chooses the best way to fly along a given route. Externally, the robot resembles a giant bat. Its body has a length of up to a meter, and the wings open 2.5 meters. The robot, made in the shape of a giant cat, is able to easily move over rough terrain of any complexity, climb steps, and take off into the air almost a meter high. And most notably, it does this without visual or tactile sensors. In the future, he will have them. But even today, his ability to pass where visibility is limited or not at all makes him an excellent candidate for participation in a variety of rescue operations. Which of these women is a robot? You don't recognize it right away. In fact, the robot is standing in the middle. This is the creation of Hiroshi Ishiguro from Osaka University. Japanese scientists set themselves the task of making the most humanoid robot and brilliantly coped with it. The robot is able to speak, blink, read facial expressions, and react accordingly. However, the picky Japanese claim that they still have a lot of work ahead of them on the human likeness of a mechanical girl. There is no doubt that after the end of the project, she will be able to compete with live Japanese women on all fronts. Sophia is a social humanoid robot with advanced artificial intelligence, capable of both maintaining a conversation and understanding and imitating people's facial expressions and their behavior. Hanson Robotics, the company that created Sophia, considers it the first step towards creating a truly advanced artificial intelligence. Sophia is so similar to a person that she has already received citizenship. According to the creators, her task is to erase the boundary between man and machine, and Sophia copes with it perfectly. Ameca was created by Japanese professor Osaka Hiroshi Ishiguro, who has been creating realistic robots of the Humanoid, Kodomoroid, Autonoid, and other series for a very long time. Having made a lot of mistakes on past creations, Osaka took into account the experience gained and created a new android that already looks hyper-realistic. The girl has a very real body, although she herself cannot move like people yet. Researchers have significantly improved the robot's speech and provided it with an additional communication capability, which can be described by the term body language. This made Ameca more pleasant in communication, which no longer created the feeling that you were talking to a soulless iron. She is able to turn her head to the beat of speech, feel the presence of a person, conduct conversations on a number of simple topics, including answering questions. Interestingly, Ameca can already react to nonverbal language. Certain gestures from a person, intonation, behavior, on the basis of which the android corrects its further conversation. Naturally, a certain woodiness does not go anywhere because it is still an imperfect robot. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.